Today I am going to be doing some art to the shirt. As you can see, it is faded down here where I attempted to use spray paint, so the spray paint did not stick, but the spray paint did stick on the back. So this is the moon and this is the wolf howling at it. And I think it's because I used two different types of spray paint, so this one was more durable and it stuck. So, you know, it's cool. It's just because I didn't really like how my tie-dye shirt came out, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna add my own design to it. But obviously it faded, so I'm gonna redo it today and just take you along as I'm redoing it in case this gives you any ideas on what art to do for your shirts. And I have this cut out right here. Trust me, it was not easy to cut out, but it is the wolf that I shall be using. And this time I'm going to be using actual paint. So this right here, I will give a closer look, but this is the paint I'm using. It's called SHIrT 100%. It does not say 100% guaranteed. This is 100% celebrating 100 years. Anyway, but it says that it dyes cotton, wool, nylon, and more, and it's black. So I'm really excited to use this. Wow, I didn't even read any of this. So stir consistently for 30 minutes. Wow. Add 1 cup of salt to the dye. Bath for cotton. Okay, so this would be a lot more complicated than I thought. That's fun. And also, do not mind me. This is my post-workout hair, and yeah, did not shower yet. Because I was like, whatever, I'm already wearing all black, so if I get on my clothes, not a big deal. And I brought the cat out here with me. Here's the baby. She's hanging out. Hi, Bubble. Hi, Bubble. You hanging out with us? So the dye is for dyeing a full-on shirt, which I'm not gonna do. I'm just doing like a little dabbings. So I'm not gonna do what the instructions says. So I might mess up my shirt. Let's see. More of a close-up of the damaged shirt. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna put this cardboard in between so it doesn't bleed to the other side, which was an issue last time when I spray painted it. So, Kitten is all about it. So there is that. Honestly, I don't think I need any clamps for it. Directly over where this was. Looks like it's about right there. And I brought some sponges. Now I'm gonna pour the dye in this cup. Whoa, it's super liquidy. The dye of death. I am terrified, honestly. I feel like I'm gonna mess up my shirt more. It's like super liquidy. Alright. And now I'm just gonna dab it on. The only reason why I think that it looks like it's bleeding, because I think that's where the spray paint was before. And I guess when I spray painted, it must have shifted the paper around a little bit more, because it looks a little bit more crazy. Because this, it looks way more refined, like the edges and stuff, and it already looks better. The issue is that there's already spray paint on it where it was, so it looks kind of weird right now, but I'm sure since the spray paint, we only washed it once and it was that faded. So the fact that it faded that much over once, I'm pretty sure that it's gonna fade a lot after the next wash. So I'm just gonna add a few more dabs to the middle, and I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm gonna wash it with some cold water, and then we'll see how well that this stays. She's over there trying to break into the door. What does she think she's doing? She has something on her whisker. What's on your whisker? Come here. Come here. Come on. As you can see, the shirt did not come out perfectly. It looks even darker on camera than it does in person. A lot lighter looking in person. It looks kind of crazy. So I'm going to try attempt number 2, which I'm going to add paint. I'm just going to be trying regular black paint, and I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to use something like this one. And then this one to get the smaller parts. I got this idea because the other day I poured paint all over myself. I picked up, you can't, too bright. I picked up the can, or I picked up this old tray that we had stored to throw it out, and it was stored inside this bag that had a hole in it, so like poured out all over me. But the paint stayed on my pants really well, even after I washed it, and paint does that on my clothes too. So I'm like, why didn't I just do that? Why don't I just use real paint? And this is like this almost feels like some good therapy right now. Just talking while we're mixing paint and getting ready to destroy the shirt. Oh, and there's Caitlin. Do a little more story stir. And then we do a little paint. She's checking out the tomatoes. Alright, I'm sure that's a cool angle. Alright. See this? It's your camera. It's your camera. Paper back over it because I realized it is easier to get precise lines when you do so. So I'm about to take the paper off and reveal what we have. Let's pray. Sweet! And there it is. So a thing that I also didn't realize when I was washing it with the dye on it is that the dye had gotten all up in here because I didn't keep it separated. So all in all, the dye was a fail. Do not try the dye method. So next, if you ever try this, go straight to the paint. Final update of the shirt for a while. This has been through 2 washes. It's coming off on the edge just a little bit, but in general it's pretty good, and this is after 2 washes. So I'm gonna say it's been the winner so far. Alright, so that the Halloween. Oh yeah. Thanks for watching my video, and like I said, feel free to try it at home if you want. I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and remember to have fun, because this is what it's all about.